He'll go for the fadeaway. That's where he's struggling. He's 4 for 13 in this half right now. And I think that Miami would take those numbers.
And you see the numbers when guarded by Bam Adebayo, who has defended him more than any other individual defender since the start of the 2020 playoffs, and has held him to fewer points per 100 possessions than any defender over the last 2 seasons.
Right now, the Miami offense is hanging on Dragic, Robinson, and Nunn, right? The 3 of them have 3 field goals.
Miami has now missed its last 10 shots after that Butler miss. Another chance here, though. Dragic, and it's knocked away by Giannis. 3 on 2.
Yeah, beautiful steal.
Miami did a nice job holding up in transition on defense there. Here's Middleton. Spinning, elevating, and hitting.
Remember what we say about his game? He loves the midpoint on the baseline. A lot of guys don't like that area, right? But he is dynamite down there, either right side or left side.
An 8-0 Milwaukee run ends there with a Trevor Ariza 3, his first field goal of the afternoon. Giannis muscling in, left it short, got it back, put it home.
All right there, Ariza tried to belly him up, but he's just too big and too strong. He got off the first shot, but you like the fact that he doesn't die after the first shot. He followed that up and just muscled his way in for a basket.
Adebayo couldn't finish. It's going to be a foul on Tucker. It will be his 3rd, and Butler will go to the line.
Now, see, he goes Middleton again down inside here. See, he loves that. He'll turn and spin on you because you took away the drive, but he's just as deadly there. Now, right now, you're going to see Giannis come down in strong. He just knocks you out of the way if he goes strong, but he didn't get a call. Now, right now, if I'm Miami, I've got to get Butler going. Butler is 1 for 9 from the floor, and Bam is 1 for 5. So your 2 key guys up front are 2 for 14 at this time. So now you step back and you say, are they getting good looks? If they're not getting looks, we got to get them good looks in their best areas.
23 points combined between Middleton and Antetokounmpo thus far in this first half. Middleton, 5 of 10 from the floor, also has 4 assists. Tucker now out of the game after picking up his 3rd foul. Middleton drops it off. Lopez hooks it home.
Oh, really? Beautiful. I like the fact that they looked for him, because when he ducked in, you know, that was a long hook shot for guys today who play with their back to the basket.
Butler bounces it out of bounds. 10th Miami turnover. Lopez now with 8 points in the second quarter. We talked about it, Hubie, getting many more looks at the rim. You see how much closer his shots have come over the last 11 games.
Absolutely.
Giannis shits the defender and flushes it down.
Right now, you don't like what you're seeing. You're not seeing the double teaming strong by Miami. And at this end, they're really struggling here. You got to get those 2 best guys, you know, involved in the game where they can hit a rhythm.
5-point Milwaukee lead. Ariza hawked. Got it over to Butler. The Milwaukee D suffocating right now all over the floor to contest Miami.
Once we got past the first 8 minutes of the game, Milwaukee's defense has just picked up, and they're more physical on the dribblers and on the handoff people. And this is what you like about Holiday. Holiday doesn't necessarily stay outside and then wear you out with the 3 as a point guard. He's going to take you down in below the 15-foot area and then work on his man. He will force a double team, but he's got the floater, and then he's also got the finish with the left hand.
Milwaukee on a 14-4 run. They're holding Miami to 31% shooting in this first half. Robinson got space, and connects on a 3.
Well, give him his due. He's kept them in there now with his long shooting. That should be his 4th make. He's 4 for 7 in the 3-ball.
2-for-1 opportunity here for Milwaukee. The lob ends up a make. Holiday was trying to get it to Giannis and instead found the bottom of the hoop.
We don't want to say that Drew was really shooting, do we? And that was his floater, right?
An improvised floater. Holiday comes up with a steal, but then threw it back to Adebayo, who finishes. Plus the foul and a chance for three for Bam Adebayo. Is Holiday upset with himself?
Well, he's upset mainly because he had the steal. He has a steal right there on a guy that's very difficult to turn over. And when he threw the ball back, unfortunately, it went right to Bam, and Bam goes strong. Now, I think he's upset. I think he did not feel that he fouled anybody.
And that's number 3 on Brook Lopez. So a big third foul call on Lopez just before the end of this second quarter. 3 on Tucker already for Milwaukee as well.
You're coaching Milwaukee, you're upset right now. Because if he makes this, that's their 10th second chance points already in this half. They're beating you on the glass with a smaller front line.
Giannis gives it up. Portis waits, takes, and hits at the buzzer. Excellent poise from Portis. Coming up on the Toyota halftime, the Heat handling Giannis. How do they do it? Maria, Jalen, and Jay will have the Toyota halftime. Milwaukee, a 3-point lead at the half of Game 1 of this best-of-7 first-round series. A rematch from last year's Eastern Conference semis. Toyota halftime coming up next on ESPN.